It's been a little while since we were able to play some blueprints. Let's finally get back to that. I changed my schedule a bit this week because I wanted to. It was interfering with work a little bit too much by going over, because blueprints is a wonderful game, but later in the game these days do get longer and longer. So we do need to. I needed to account for that. So try out this later evening stream on with some blueprints and see where we go. So let's just go into it. Last time we went back down into the reservoir, drained that, and were able to open some chests and learn some things. We found the sanctum key. I don't know what that's for. I assume it's for the antechamber, but that's a guess. We also went to conservatory and got a little bit better understanding of which rooms appear where. And we redrained the aquarium and actually wrote down the 3 clues that it gives you and find out what those mean. We unfortunately weren't able to find anything. I went to the archive and there was no cabinet that was selectable, so there must be something else somewhere else. So we'll perhaps find out what that is in the patio and laundry room. We got to look for those rooms today. We have a pretty good grasp on the pump rooms. We're not worried about that. At the bottom here is all the chests. We mark those. We might, if we have some extra keys at the end, we can go find out what's in the rest of those chests. Probably more lies, but we'll find out. Same deal with the admin key. We still don't know what that does, but we'll find out eventually. But let's go ahead and get back into blueprints. Turn the volume back up. I know I've been testing out not having music in the background, but it's nice, because there are large periods of time where there's no music in this game. And I think it's just nice having something peaceful it's late for me. It's 11 p.m. and we're getting started. So I do like the peaceful vibe. And it's a big change from the zombie game where we blasted around and smacked people with pikes. That's a large fish, by the way. That was a fun day. If you missed Saturday, you can go back in the video on demand and check that out. But skip ahead to our 24 minutes or so when I realized the sound wasn't on. My bad. So go back and check that. Actually, I should probably check this again. And sure enough, I forgot to turn the sound back on. All right, lessons were learned. Let's see. Let's get my phone working so I can see the chat. Otherwise, I won't be able to see it. Because I'm having issues to where the Twitch chat on the PC doesn't load anything, and I don't know why. So I have my phone as a backup, and hopefully it doesn't die. All right, here we are. Let us see if we can figure out. So we need the patio and the laundry room. We're not going to find those early. Patio is always on the edge somewhere. And then laundry room, I don't think I've ever seen it below really 7, maybe 6. I don't know. So we got to get up there. And then we do know for sure where the other levers are. We know about the underground. We just can't get there yet. The greenhouse has the broken lever, so we got to find the broken lever and take it and test it out to see if that fixes it. We don't know. The Great Hall is the one we found, so that door is open. This door on the right is open now. And the secret garden I have yet to find. We also checked the lockpick thingy, the auto lockpick, whatever it's called. And let's hope we can find that again soon so we can use it and get around. Opted against checking the power hammer, as useful and wonderful as that thing is, or power shovel, I guess. Due to recommendations from the viewers who have completed the game. We don't like spoilers on this game, but little nudges we're not entirely against. Depends on the context. Alright, drawing room. Only will give me one door. Oh, we need to go outside. Let's go outside and get the outside room before we continue on. see what this will give me. Oh, and we also changed aquarium to common status, so we'll hopefully see aquarium more commonly. And I believe east wing we made common, and we slightly reduced something else to standard because we didn't want it too often. I don't remember. Oh, the foyer. I think it was the foyer, because it's a useful room, but it's only one door, so we don't want to see it too often and trap ourselves. All right, let's go check out what our options for the outer rooms are today. We do not have a blessing, so we're starting from scratch. I am slowly building up an allowance. We were able to get the experiment that adds more allowance based on, I want to say shops that we built, but I actually don't remember. But something gave us a bunch of allowance, which was really nice to see. We don't have enough steps for the hovel because we run out of steps very fast. Trading post would be nice. Actually, we do want to see. I want to take a look. I don't think dynamit's in here, but it's worth at least checking. Supposedly, because there's dynamite here. Sweet. Alright, so we have found burning glass multiple times, which is metal detector and magnifying glass, and that will light this, and I guess blow a hole in this wall. What is this? What is this? I've never seen this. What does this do? Changes colors? What about that? What about you? Can you trade? I don't know what the goal of this game is. I haven't seen it. I don't know if I just completely missed it last time we were here. Is that what that does too? Oh, that resets. What am I trying to do though? I can replace. Oops. Oh, that's doing something really weird. So you're just going back and forth. You're going in like a, oh, what does this do? It's like a snake. Okay. Awesome. What is this? Oh, it's allowance. Well, that's cool. I hadn't noticed that before. Well, this trading post all of a sudden got much more valuable. I'm happy to have found you. Good choice, but now we got to find burning glass and blow this wall. I don't know what we're gonna find today, but let's see. I guess it won't even talk to me unless I have items. So let's go find some items. What's air on? We're on 37. All right, let's set this up real quick. Okay. Day 36. No, 7. And it's December 13, I believe. Let's see. 11, 12. Oh, that was... Oh, continue. Okay. So December 13th. Occasionally, we see notes that are for specific dates. So we need to know what date it is today. Rooms are good. We need doors. You can be guest bedroom. Oh, here's coat check. Alright, let's go ahead and get coat check. This will be useful. Downside, it's once again all the way in the bottom right corner, so it's quite difficult to get to. But hopefully this will be worth it. Because if we can get back to it at the end of the day, we can recheck it again. Any extra items? We have missed items, and by we I mean me. You are allowed to point out things that I miss. Should you please? Yeah, I don't want to go back right now. It costs too many steps. And we have fully figured out the painting riddle. I don't want the chapel. Commissary is kind of early. I would rather have commissary later. Let's try to avoid chapel. Alright, let's see if we can get a shovel. Or a metal detector, preferably, because we now have dynamite. Nothing. Gave me nothing. I don't want to use... Well, we do have the pick. Pick sound amplifier. Greater chance of picking high sensitivity locks. Alright, let's go ahead and use it. Alright, can we find the secret garden this time? My suspicion is we found, I don't remember where we found this, but some map about where the best soil is, and the green checks are really good. Prime soil, I think. I am kind of confusing where I put P, I think means poor. G, good soil, and then check. I should have drawn a legend. That would have been intelligent. Oh well. Onward. Has to be dark room, huh? If you have exactly 2 green rooms in drawing this room, double your gems. That would be nice. But I don't have another green room. Alright, fine. Turn off. And hope for the best. I am not going in there. That is an unpleasant room. No to red rooms that I don't need. Well, at least chapel's kind of useful right now. Fine, take my coin. Hopefully we don't have to come back through here. Our suspicion is that... So we used the burning glass to get this open, to light these candles. It sounds like you can only do this one time, because this pig stays there. So I think it's not, and it's a guess, but considering this takes money from me every time I go in, I think that means that it gives me everything back. I don't know, it might just have a set amount in there, but it's kind of too early in this game to really take that chance and not have the opportunity later. So we're not going to do it. Alright, parlor. We like parlor. So we're on to day 37's parlor riddle with some car keys in case we get back over to West Wing. Alright, the options are: there are 2 true boxes. There are 2 empty boxes. Well, that has to be true, because as far as I know, there's no box with more than 1 gem. This box is empty. There must be 1 true, there must be 1 false, and the third we don't know. It could be telling the truth or lying. We don't know. So let's assume this is false. There are 2 true boxes. And there can't be 3, so it would mean there is 1 true box. Which true box would that be? There are 2 empty boxes. Well, we're pretty sure that has to be true, which would make this one false. This box is empty, so it's saying the gems aren't here, if we assume blue is false. Let's say this is false. It can't be false, it's true. If this is false, this box is empty, which would mean, wait, you're false again. So you have the gems. So 2 boxes are now saying there are gems in this. So we're going to go with that. And we like seeing pretty gems in the boxes. Makes us feel better about ourselves. Alright. Supposedly they get more challenging, and we definitely have seen some challenging ones on this. So go back and check those out. I will be clipping them all soon, so hopefully you can enjoy them. Conference room. It's kind of low. So what this room does is, later rooms you could spread coins, spread keys, spread gems throughout the house or in specific other rooms, but you have to burn steps going to those rooms. This puts all of it here. But if we get those spread rooms way up here, we're gonna have to burn a lot of steps getting back to this. But these are all dead-end rooms, so we really don't have a choice anyway. So we will go with conference room. And we'd have to go all the way around to get back to corridor. So we're just going to try to hope that whatever this room ends up being, lets us go both ways. We'll find out when we get there. I don't remember where I got the dice from. Where did I get that from? Oh, the closet. Yeah. It gives you 2 items. Okay. Here's an example of one of those. We still don't know. I mean, we probably could actually figure out the office. Let's see. It would be nice to finally be done with the office and have that safe done. Alright, let's go ahead and do it. It's kind of expensive, but we are next to the conference room, so we can spread coins and it goes right next door. So that's one example of it being quite useful. Alright, spread gold. Yes, spread gold now, but it will go next door. Alright. I don't think we need this. Already been run for the week. Does it tell me what day of the week it is? Please try again any day next week starting on Monday. But I don't know what date. I don't know what year this is, so the calendar date, December 13th, doesn't help me. So when I figure out that, I need to write it down. Alright, so we got this clue, and it tells us, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons. There are 2 barons, maybe even 3 if you count their father or son. I actually forget which. The family tree is a little obscure in this game. And Herrings of the Major, which can be hearings. Okay, so we have the people. From the foyer tells us the bus. So we're lining up these busts, large versions, that size, this size version is in the foyer. We have J.R. Yenna. Isaac Gates is the Count, creepy dude. There's a safe, which is under him. William Epson, Thomas Edwin Sinclair, Nicholas Key IV, who does not appear in this room. Oh no, this is Nicholas. No. Yeah, that's Nicholas. William Epson, the Lord, doesn't show up. So that's a baron. That's a count. That's a baron. Also baron. Same bust as that one. An arrow pointing left, the count, the major, and the queen. So we've been here a few times and gotten frustrated. We've tried the combination of numbers that they show up, the order that they show up, but I still don't really see. Oh yeah, maybe it was the direction again. So major, there's one major. If we are going left, because these arrows are the same hands as that thing, just a giant version. So let's say there's one major, there's 3 busts of the baron, 0 lords, 4 counts. Oh wait, no, there's Tomas, there's 1 of them. So 1, 1. There's 2 of Edwin. Let's just draw like that, and 1 queen. Alright, so that's much larger than what I suspect the safe code is. The boudoir is only 4 digits, so I assume all of these are 4 digits, but I don't know. Let's just try it. 1, 1, 0, 0, 4, 2, 1, enter. Still no. Supposedly, one of the viewers has gotten this by guessing. And just from this room, not even going to the foyer, they figured out by guessing who each person was. But I don't know what that has to do with flight to the queen, march of the count, fall of the lord, passing the barons, herrings of the major. We've been on this for a while. I just realized I didn't bring something with me that I wanted to. Oh well. Maybe. Fun and hard to believe that I'd be typing in the same numbers over and over again. 1, 1, 2, 1. If we're skipping the count, seems weird. So that's the major. That's the queen. I've already typed in the number busts in many different orders. The order in which they appear doesn't make sense because it's split up. The same baron shows up twice, here and here, disjointed with these. And the count is disjointed. So that doesn't make sense. We know it has to do with the busts. I just don't know what. Hmm. Passing. Pass over them. Let's try passing over the barons. I don't know if I tried that yet. Nope. Gotta read the letter again. Purchase. I feel like the color has to mean something. I just cannot figure out what. Baron's handwriting, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings, but knowing Herbert, I don't know who Herbert is. I suspect either would be suitable. I feel like these words don't mean anything. It's just this. So we know who these people are. But what does the color mean? It's a shame you can't draw in the game. That would be very helpful. And we don't take screenshots here because I feel like that's cheating. And even though it mentions book, none of these books have names on them. They're all kind of that hatchy background type art. So that's definitely not it. That's a baron. Baron. Count. Or no, baron, baron. Oh, there it is. Count. Baron, baron, count. Baron, count. Count. Queen, major, count. And that's if going that direction. And I've already tried to find something out of that. That's what this bottom right is. That's what this is trying to do, is the order that it's in, but that doesn't seem to be lead to anything either. The count very much looks like a count, what you'd think that would look like. These are the puzzles that drive me crazy. I'm pretty sure I have all the clues, all the information I need, but there's no pattern. I don't see how that can lead to a number, which I assume is a 4 number, because that's what the boudoir safe is. I haven't done the study either. And the shelter safe isn't a code, it's just a time lock. So it's not that. And another thing that's throwing me off is Nicholas Key the Fourth. Does that mean something? I don't think it would, because the viewer who guessed it wouldn't know the major's name. So let's say Count. Count's very county looking. Queen is obvious. So then you're down to the other three busts. I don't know how you would guess that they're brothers. It does say passing of the barons plural, but that's a stretch to have guessed. So maybe not knowing. So if I exclude, say if I go back in the order of the four-year again, if I exclude the count, oh, I tried that already. 1, 1, 2, 1. Yeah, I tried that already. This is the puzzle that's just been haunting me since the beginning of this game. Oh, so maybe we can't even fix. Oh, that's where the broken lever came from, is the greenhouse. So I don't think we're repairing the greenhouse. We just have to get east and west. We already got east. West is secret garden, but we haven't found that yet. So maybe you're just not supposed to open the south one. Alright, Count and Baron. It wouldn't make sense for shelf number to be, because these busts are just on the bottom shelf and they're large. And he's raised, so does that count as another level? So I don't think it's shelves. This game does everything intentionally. There's a purpose to each clue and riddle. And it doesn't leave things to chance, even though some things you can apparently guess. But how would they have guessed that the barons are brothers? That's what's driving me nuts. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons. Even if you pass over barons in the order around the room, it still doesn't make sense, because the count is disjointed. Edwin and Tomas, tell me something. What am I searching for? The Queen's name is Giariana. Count is Isaac Gates. The Lord is William Epson. Handlebar stash, this dude. This is Tomas. And this is Edwin. Nicholas Key has rocking the big stash. Goatee. Hmm. Just don't. Nothing's clicking to any kind of pattern of how they could have guessed who the Barons were. It's a giant bust. I mean, they could theoretically do process of elimination by seeing that this says Barons plural. But what does that have to do with a number? Maybe just the... seems fishy, but we can try number of them as they appear. If we skip the Barons. Nope. I don't know for sure if this is a 4-number combination. I just assume it is. And I initially thought maybe March was the month, but none of the other words, flight, fall, passing, herrings, or hearings, have to do with a month. So I don't think it's that either. Foyer, what were you trying to tell me? This puzzle has been the bane of my existence in this game for so long. I don't know the safe combination for the office. And we don't look things up around here. We just sit here and suffer. Major, tell me Here, I'll get my ear real close. Whisper to me the safe code, please. You're part of the code, so you're allowed to tell me. I feel like I need other people's perspective. Like, what are they seeing that I'm just missing? Maybe my glasses on might help too. I'd actually be able to see what I'm missing. My old man eyes are getting to me. I also once upon a time thought the colors on the wire meant something, but I haven't found anything to do with colors. All we have is the 4 phrases that are red and 1 black. But the count by himself is just maybe his. I think I have tried that. His position. I'll try it anyway. I think I have tried this before, where he's 1, 4, 5, 7. Nope, let's go the other way. 3, 5, 6, 9. Alright, I have tried that before. So I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings. I don't know what that has to do with this. Besides red herrings? I don't think there's anything to do with hearings here. And there's this little crane. There's actually two. But I don't know if that has anything to do with it. And they're on more than 4 walls. I tried counting the number of busts on each wall once, but I realized a bunch of them are in these angled ones. So it's not that either. What is that? Any ideas of the safe combination? Not the actual numbers, just what I'm supposed to be looking at. The letter very clearly says, Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, plural, Herrings of the Major, and we know their names. We know their positions, we've tried that. If we pass over the Baron's position in the foyer, let's try that. What would that be? Well, you wouldn't be able to guess this without the foyer. But that one viewer said they did it with just from this room. I don't know how you'd be able to do that. Let's try it anyway. 1, 3, 4, 6. 1, 0, 4, 1. No. Alright. Yet again at the drawing board. Is this trying to tell me something? Because there is a hand like this in the foyer. Baron, help me out. What do they want me to know? Which one are you? Edwin? Yes. Edwin, tell me the answer. How are you, Tomas? So the cranes don't seem to mean anything. So we're back to flight, fall, passing, herrings, and march not meaning something. But what does the black mean? Why are there multiple colors? I guess we can update this to which Baron, just to make it a little more detailed. Pretty sure it's Edwin, Tomas, Edwin. Does Nicholas's name mean something? Ooh, excuse me. Title intended to be hearings or herrings. Same. I'm trying to see if there's any kind of letter play. I don't see it though. And if I needed the magnifying glass, you'd still be able to see the fine print, you just wouldn't be able to read it. So I don't think that's the case. Just because they're spread around the room. The most logical, just from looking at it, is based on their position. But the count is on different shelves. It's a different size, so it can't be shelves. We already know their position. We tried that. Ooh. March of the count. Why is that black? And this is a recurring room, so if we solve this once, we can do it every time we come in. So I think we have all we need. I just don't know what it is I even have. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, it is. It is the count. Never mind. Oh, it just looks weird in this lighting, I guess. Same hair, so it's gotta be the same dude. Yeah, I think it's the same dude. Just driving me crazy. If I weren't already there. Okay, what if we just skip the 2 big busts? What is it then? 1, 3, 3, 0. But then there'd be another Epson would be 0 too. Let's try it anyway. 1, 3, 0. Nope. I don't see why they'd put a bust to the major if it didn't mean something. Okay, maybe if I draw the room, it'll make me feel better. Alright, and here's the door. So we got count here, major here, queen here, hand, oops, wait, hold on, no, here, and Edwin, Tomas, I guess I'll mark them all. Count again. Edwin again. I'm wondering if, can you draw it different? No, they're all the same. Okay. And count. There's nothing here. Okay. You can tell I've been at this for a long time. Since day 13, it has been haunting me that long. But I just do not. Gosh, dang it. Come on. Oh, that's why. Is it not letting me? No? Just gotta do it again. Copy. Okay. Let's make all this smaller too. Fight to the queen, march the count. What is the letter trying to say? The hand is pointing this way. There is no Lord. It's an extra layer of confusion. All these are the same color as Lord, but there is no Lord in this room. His bust isn't here. So what does count have to do with this? Can it all be solved just from the count? But I've already tried position based on the hand. Do I start from the queen? Let's try that. That's the queen. The count would be 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm missing one. Where's the other one? Count. Right? There's one back here. Count. That looks weird. Let's just redo it. Okay. Let's try it. Something to do with just the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can this be solved just from the count? Let's try from the door. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I've tried the backwards way. 3, 5, 6, 9. Let's draw the order in which they show up in the letter. 1, 2, 2, 4, 2, 4, 4, 2, 5. I don't know how that helps us. Nope. I can't even blame what time it is because I've been struggling with this puzzle for a long time. I know who everybody in the room is. I know how many of them there are. Alright, I can go to the restroom and I'll be right back. I'll think about it. Okay, let us continue. All right. March of the Count. I think by the Lord not being here. He's trying to tell him, and putting herrings in the major's line, red herrings, means that the red are not included in the puzzle. The code is the counts, but I don't know in what way. If I go with that theory, he shows up. He's on the bottom shelf and the second shelf twice. So I don't think it has to do with shelves. What do I need to know for the count? Welcome in, folks. If if you have any ideas, please let me know, because I am struggling. How does the count solve this? Let's bring all that info down. I guess it would help to have all of it. Maybe. I don't know. Dang it. Alright, close enough. We'll redraw the NA later. Let's line up now. Almost. One. A little bit bigger. Oops. What do we need to know? If we look at the hand that's pointing left, then he's in position 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where the count is. Does that tell us anything? If so, what does it tell us? It's got to be position, but in what way? How could you have solved this having not been to the foyer? You'd assume this is the Count, because he looks like a Count. You wouldn't know who the other people are, though. Queen's obvious. So it's gotta be the Count. But what about it? March of the Count. Let's see. I wonder if it has something to do with Hewings and Herring. So they mistook an A for an R. But that would put two A's together. That'd be match. That doesn't make sense. Passing the Barons. I don't think that seems to do anything. It's gotta be positioned. It's just the only thing that seems to make any sense. Position of the Count. I don't know what position relative to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. No, 4, 5. 1, 4, 5, 7. I'm gonna be so happy when I finally get this. Man, it's a frustrating one. There's a lot of frustrating things about this game. Direction is up. That is. That doesn't really help. Wondering if this is trying to be some kind of watch face, but that doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, this is backwards. No, it's not. What were these numbers based on? Two. To what? I've already forgotten what I was trying to do. Oh, the position in the letter. That's right. I can't read that. One, 2, 4. For those joining, I'm still struggling with The Office. You're welcome to pitch in your thoughts. We're down to the theory that it has to be just based on the count. Because there is no Lord in here. There are two different barons and they're disjointed in their position. And the major is a giant bust, along with one of the counts. What that means, I have no idea. Let's rewrite this. One. I don't know, and I'm just spending so much time on this room. Let's go collect the coins. Dang, a lot of rooms would have gotten coins. Save code. I know red memos are lies. Say, gosh dang it. It's really annoying. Oops, conference. Note. 9-0. But why would it tell me a very specific lie? Conference notes and place them in the office safe. So I guess that's what's inside. A red envelope and conference notes. That maybe they say something about the rest of the game. Don't know. But I need to keep going. I'm burning too much time. We want doors. Doors are good. Security room. If we find the utility closet, then it'd be useful. And it's the only one that goes straight. So let's do that. Any items? Unless written by hand. Oops. Actually, right now I want it low because I don't have a key. Gosh, keep clicking it. Alright, there it goes. At least until I get a security guard, or a key card, or the utility closet. It would be nice to get some extra steps each time I draft one. Just a regular key. Yeah. Alright, the music isn't working for this anymore. Let's go. Back to chill. Dining room and doors. I have lots of keys now, so now commissary is welcome. Ah, coupon book. Even better. Aquarium would go up. Do I want to block myself right now? I would gain a gem. Aquarium. Yeah, I'd rather save my gems. I would get steps because it counts as a bedroom though. If it were going straight, then it would have been useful. Worth it. Don't have a choice. Not a good one anyway. Mechanarium has one door for each mech room. I don't think I have any. Yeah, so it'd be a dead end. Is this one I want to redraw? It's kind of risky. Yeah, let's redraw. Or not redraw just yet. Alright, I can't think of something that any of this would be useful for. Guess Swimbird. I don't remember what Swimbird is. This is just game stats up here, right? Let me in. Been playing a long time. Yeah, still 29 for 29 in parlors. And I didn't know about the dartboard the first time I found it. Whoa, it went back to the other music. What's going on? Alright, hold on. Let me fix that. Let's clear the whole queue. Alright, there it goes. Trophy room would be really nice. I still haven't been to that because it costs so much. Oh, these are all dead ends. Oh, that's not good. Don't want that. Bookshop, music room, weight room, and lose all my steps. No, thank you. Bookshop it is. A new clue sold out in hours. Author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Statement about conspiracy theories surrounding the book's recent announcements. A new clue will be going to lasting hope. Never know if it'll be useful. News article. Lasting hope. Intel on missing persons. Do these colors mean something? History of India, first edition. A new clue. So that's what we just read on the board. Curse of Black Bridge, Whelm, drafting strategy. Can't afford those other books. I don't know what Realm and Rune is. Realm and Rune. I haven't read these yet, I don't think. So let's read them. If it lets me. How do I read them? Okay, so I bought them. Do I need them in the library? Are they permanent? How do I use those books that I just purchased? Are they in the library? No. Oh, permanently added to the library, available to check out your next visit. Got it. Okay. Oh, and that's really tempting to get Realm and Rune then. Let's burn a step and see if it lets us check it out. I wonder why it says first edition. Let's switch it to this and then we can see what that is talking about. Now we see the commissary. Alright. I would really like a metal detector, please. Or a shovel. There's magnifying glass. Alright, so if we can get a hold of a set of gems, that'd be nice. And a shovel. If we can get a hold of a metal detector. Let's buy all the gems. Maybe we'll see trophy room again. Well, all of those suck. To permanently add to your estate's draft pool. Alright, well at least that's permanent edition, so that's cool. It just ends this trek. Alright, that is 5 up. So that's back in the dining room. I hope we don't need special tool besides. So here we are, Sunday, the Great Hall partition plan for Sunday the 13th. That's today, so if we go in here, it's the far right one and the far left, so closest. I assume this is the door that whatever room direction you constructed from. So the first left and first right are both the correct doors. Alright. This is volume 1. Volume 3 is in the library. Any fine print here? Mm-hmm. Vexation. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's things it takes from me. Learn a new vocab word today. Danja and Lydia. I'll write that down. You never know if it's useful. I don't know which it is, though. Oops. Danja. Okay, just to the left of the altar. Left. Altar. Then Lydia. It's on the right. That looks like something else. Any other fine print in this book? That's the same blueprint in the study. So that must not be the answer for the study safe. Alright, new stuff. Game's a chance. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. Huh. That's kind of cool. Time you enter a dormitory after drafting one of these rooms, gain 10. Then you need a room like drafting room, which is kind of low chance of finding. Intimate. 2 gems are required for admittance into this exclusive room. Games featured a buy-in of 2 gems. Friendly hounds have been anxious to meet their new master. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. So you need a shovel, and it needs to be a green room or the foundation. That's not very helpful. So do I want the casino? Gamble my gems? Or do I want to be able to open doors more easily? I don't know how, if this is a common room, like it's going to show up early. Because if it always shows up later, it's really not very useful. But if those rooms require a key card, I think this is the most useful. Day 1. The orchard that took me forever to learn about. Alright, I have to go all the way back now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Oh, I won't be able to get to dining room for steps later. Oh, that sucked. So 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26 to get back to courtyard. So I need to build some bedrooms. Oh, library counts as one. That's the only one. So yeah, that other room wasn't very useful. Very detailed. Oh, there's just another safe, but I don't know. Oh, it's the study. So you can play with it, but I have no idea what the code is. Do I just get to do it twice? I don't have a clue what the study safe is. What the code is, that is. I don't think I have any clues. Remember, there is a chess piece, a candle. What else is on the table? Books. I'm wondering if it's supposed to tell me something. Besides, you have to already know the code. So maybe this just gives you an extra bonus if you have magnifying glass and you already know the study safe code. Then you can get something from this. Alright, just gonna have to remember that it's there. I'll write it next to the study. What room is this? Drafting. Mag glass. Okay. Let's continue on. I am getting pretty tired, and it's nearing bedtime. Really hope I didn't buy all those gems for nothing. Don't have that yet. Office, conference room, parlor. Yep. Any last minute temporal thoughts? Sending waves on the code? I have no idea. I've tried all the combinations I can think of, and they didn't get me anywhere. Oh, I can go to foundation. Okay, cool. Well, do a little bit of digging. Keys are nice. Okay. Now we get that. I do want to go back to Rumpus' room. Because I want to see... there is a chessboard, but there's not a piece on it. Alright, well that's why I wanted to come back, but... now I'm not seeing anything of note. Wait, coin cell. Alright, let's go chat with him. He'll tell us something not helpful.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of the dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Yes, the fog is clearing. I see a shadow in the doorway. Silent footsteps in the hallways. An unlatched gate you did not open. A missing item you did not take. I see a young boy watched from afar. A young boy who once was brave, but now afraid. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Alright, well that was sufficiently creepy. So it looked like a shadowy figure in the doorway of the nursery, but that's all the way back there. I don't have anywhere near enough steps to get back and make use of this day. I can get a bunch of gems. Now I can try it for the study if I wanted to. Oh, I have to do the patio. It's the only one that turns left. Alright. Well, here's the battery. So, once again, there's nothing here. Because we determined there's an X, the patio in front of the grill. Oh yeah, there is. Okay, so you can dig here. File cabinet key. Oh, so now we need the archives. That's what I had to find and why we couldn't open the archives. We need the key first. Does the laundry have another one? I don't think I've ever wanted to find the archive, but now I want to find the archive. Okay, so this is a key. Cabinet. I can finally get trophy room. I've never been in this room. Whoa. Maybe that's why. Lots and lots and lots of gems. So you actually profit by getting the trophy room. That's cool. What other purpose does this have, though? Oh, it tells you you can do stuff. Complete the Mount Holly directory. Does that mean the rooms? Solve 40 dart bowls, 40 parlor games, create all 8 workshops. There are 8 contraptions. How many do we have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have one more to find. That's cool. There are 8. 8 total. Win the drafting strategy sweepstakes? What does that mean? Unlock 8 realm sigils. Well, we know what sigils are, but we haven't seen any. Or at least I haven't really been looking for them. Solve the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. What is room 8? I don't know. Reach room 46 and dare in curse mode. Reach room 46 in one day. Does that mean like start over from scratch? So you can speed run the entire game? I guess if you've completed the game, you know exactly where everything is. You don't need the clues. I guess I can see that happening. You would need the pump room to pump the reservoir to get the sanctum key. And you'd have to know how to get the north lever open. And you'd have to find either the secret garden with the key or the Great Hall. I don't know how you'd really do all of that in one day. Very low probability you'd actually see all of that in one day. Maybe. They wouldn't put it there if it can't be done. Buy out the showroom. Ace the classroom final? I didn't know you could even take a final. Complete the trophy case. Alright, so these we can definitely do. And we're close to this. I know what the 7th one is, I just didn't craft it because I didn't need it. The detector shovel. I don't know what this is. A lot of these I don't really know what they are. But they're interesting to know about. Full house trophy. Alright, I was hoping for some permanent stuff, but I guess a boatload of gems is a decent consolation. Assuming I don't get trapped. Do I... Oh, I don't even have a silver key, never mind. Alright, I need archives. Oh no, it's gonna trap us. That's not what we want. I don't want to get trapped. Counts as every color. Well, darn. A gem that I can't use. Wonderful. Okay, well, we can at least go down to the reservoir and open some more crates. We got 5 keys. I don't think there's any other purpose to... Because we didn't get the archives. So you need patio and archives. I do need to see the laundry room at some point so I can open that one. See if that works too. Or I could check the file cabinet. Key. That'd be kind of nice. Although this pick sound amplifier is really handy. I don't have to worry about having keys. Now that I know where the patio is and the higher chance of getting it, I don't. But I also need shovel at the same time. Which is less likely to occur? Having the shovel and fighting the patio in the same round to get the key, or getting archives and the coat check. Probably file key is more likely. But we didn't get a metal detector. Dang it, we can't blow the dynamite. That's annoying. But we know where it is. It's in the trading post. So I need the trading post, metal detector, and magnifying glass, and the workshop. We gotta craft it. Alright, let's put the file cabinet key away. I don't think, I can't talk to him again. His little prophecy things never seem to make any sense. Does it want me to go all the way back to the nursery? Can I even get there? Do I have enough steps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was nursery into the dark room, but they're not next to each other. So why was that? Oh no, it's not 6. I have to I have to snake all the way there. Foundation, chapel, dark room, parlor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to nursery. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I only have 4 steps left to get to reservoir if I do that. Oh, I forgot to check. Dang it. Forgot to look in the dining room. I had the treasure map and I completely forgot. I can't imagine what would be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I guess I'll sacrifice the reservoir, or the chest in the reservoir, because I can always go back there if I need to. I want to go see if that prophecy meant anything. Thanks for the gems, but I can't use them. I really needed the freezer. Okay. Use treasure map. It's digging for a very long time. Oh, it's just gems. 8 gems. Now I really want the freezer, but I never found it the whole time. So treasure maps are cool. They give you lots. Last time I think it gave us 40 coins. Okay, that creepy shadow dude was in this doorway. What was the reason for that? Nothing, I guess. I don't think I have enough steps to get to the reservoir. Alright, let's go check the file cabinet key. I don't want to have to find it again. Yeah, I have to go this way. I don't think there's any point to this, but maybe there's an apple or something. She wants to torture me with more keys. Keys and coins I can't use. Thanks. Alright, let's check the key. So I don't want to have to find this again. And I want to progress the game. As very helpful as this pick sound amplifier is, which required lockpick and metal detector. Yeah, I'm out of steps. So that is all I can do on this day. Oh, Herbert's the dude. Grandfather. Yeah, it's gonna deduct my arc. I wonder. I don't have enough steps to get there. But I can try. Get past the gate. You can do it. Oh, it's gonna cost me one to go back in anyway. Yeah. I forgot I could go back and trade stuff, but I don't. Oh, maybe I could have gotten metal detector in exchange for the shovel. Oh, that would have been perfect. Then I could have finally blown the dynamite. I didn't even think about that. I forgot about the auto room, as I often do. I could have swapped the shovel out for the metal detector. Oh no, I can't because I don't have workshop. Yeah, I don't have a workshop, so it wouldn't have worked anyway. Never mind. Okay, I don't feel so bad anymore. Well, folks, I know this was a short evening, but it's 1 a.m. I will try to keep doing these late ones. I think tomorrow I'll be doing some more Once Human and adventuring around in that world for a bit, and then we'll be back to Blueprints on Wednesday. And then next week I'll have 2 streaming schedules, one during the day, my day, and one late night. I'll move it up a little bit more so we can go over. But I just wanted to test out this late night one today and see how it did. And it was pretty interesting, but I am pretty tired. And I think it's time for bed. But I think we can at least go see someone. Let me see who there is to bother.